Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be discussing on Opensearch Service, or previously we can call it Elasticsearch Service. Okay, so let's get started. So Opensearch is a fully open source search and analytics engine. Okay, so it's a open source search and analytics engine. So by using that we can do search the data and the analytics. It also has the analytics engine for use cases such as log analytics. We can do log analytics here, real-time application monitoring, and clickstream analysis as well. Okay, now to get started using Opensearch service, you create an Opensearch service domain which is equivalent to an Opensearch cluster. So Opensearch service domain and Opensearch cluster both are the same. Each EC2 instance in the cluster acts as one Opensearch service mode. Okay, so now there is a use cases for Opensearch serverless. So we can apply Opensearch on different platform. So there is one more platform, that is serverless, or we can apply open source on EC2 instance, on Lambda as well. Okay, so let us say for log analytics, the log analytics segment focuses on analyzing large volumes of semi-structured machine generated time series data for operational and use behavior insights. So we basically going to do that log analytics. Okay, so we will be using Lambda for real time log gets exported to the Kibana. Okay, the data will be used to create a dashboard in Kibana. So that's we are going to do in this video. So yeah, then full text search. The full text search segment powers application in your internal network, content management systems, legal documents, and internet facing applications such as e-commerce website content search. Okay, so basically Opensearch is used for the search. Okay, so whatever the filter we have applied on the data, those filtered data will be directed towards the Kibana dashboard, and Kibana dashboard will show us the complete insightful data. Okay, so here you can see that we need to do some indexing in the Kibana, that indexing of compute units. Okay, it will take it from the S3 bucket, and then here you can see the search. Okay, it will search from the Elasticsearch or the Opensearch. Okay, so basically I'm going to do that use case, real-time logs in dashboard, right? So we will the CloudWatch, here you can see the CloudWatch logs or the CloudWatch. It will fetch the logs from EC2 instance. In EC2 instance we have installed we need to install CloudWatch agent. Okay, so that the logs will be directed to, logs will be sent to CloudWatch logs. Okay, then logs group will be created. In that log group, what we can do, we can do the subscription to open source. While we do the subscription to open source or Elasticsearch, Opensearch or Elasticsearch, what happened, the Lambda will be automatically created, because that Lambda going to run. Okay, we need to apply all the filters and the searches what we want. So Lambda will be created, Lambda function will be created, and what Lambda will do, Lambda will fetch the logs from CloudWatch logs to open source. Opensearch will search the filters, and after that these data will be sent out to the Kibana, and Kibana dashboard will be created according to the search data. right? So this is the real-time incidents, this is the real-time incident or real-time use cases that we are going to do just now. Okay, so let's go to our demo, and here you can see first of all, okay, now I'm going to here in instance. I have already created it, okay, because it takes a lot of time to for creating domain as well. It takes around 15 minutes. So for that reason, some of the this instance I have already created, and you know very well that how I have created this instance. So watch my recent videos and you will come to know. So I have created an EC2 instance where the CloudWatch log agent I have installed in it, right? Okay, so this is the instance. Now what happened, this instance will send the log details, log data to CloudWatch, and here you can see that is the this is the access log or the error log, right? Okay, so now what we have to do, simply this is the error log. Okay, so if I go to EC2 instance, and this is the public address, public IP. So if I see here, something is written in the HTML format, so I can simply visit the website, a static website, and if I let me write something, so it will show that URL was not found on this server, because this is not the exact address to where we cannot see the web page. Okay, so now what we have to do, okay, now in this CloudWatch we have to create a subscription, right? We have to add the subscription. To add the subscription, simply click here. I wanted to send this log to open source, so you can go here, and here is the subscription filter. Go inside, and here you can see Amazon Opensearch Service subscription filter. Simply click here and this account. So I have not created any Elasticsearch cluster or Opensearch cluster. So first of all, we need to create Opensearch or Elasticsearch cluster. So I'm going here in the open source, and there is no domain or cluster, both are the same. So I would like to first of all, I need to create a cluster or the domain. So let me give the name, that is my new domain. You can give any name that you want. Okay, so now the deployment time, for me I'm going with the deployment and testing. Okay, and this is the version. Okay, previously it was called Elasticsearch, but now in recent time it is known as Opensearch. So these are the latest version, these are the older version. So let me go with the older version. You can go with the latest version as well. Okay, but I would like to tell you about that Elasticsearch. If you go down, so availability zone, for now I'm selecting, I just need one availability zone. Then this is T3 small search. This instance type I have selected node. So on for one availability zone, there is only one node is fine for me, and that's okay. So now go to the that network. I'm going with the public access, so you can also check in that VPC access which is recommended. So everything will be confined to the VPC only. Okay, so now I have selected public access. So there is an option fine grain access control. So I have to set IAM/ARN as master node. Okay, you can select as a master node as well, or you can create a master user. Okay, so let me create master user. master password. Okay, now going down, so only use fine grained access control. Okay, I have selected this, and okay, everything is perfect. And now I have clicked on create, and it will be created. It will take 10 to 15 minutes. It takes a lot of time, so I need to pause this video, or let me, okay, I can't do anything, just I need to pause this video for some time. Okay guys, so it took almost 15 minutes and 100% processing updates is done. So now if I go here and check the domain, so our domain is now created. So this is the domain with the name of my new domain, right? This is the version, and it is the cluster health is green. So yeah, everything is perfect. Now we can create here, if I go to log group, and I just wanted to send that error log, right? You can do it for other log groups as well, but I wanted to do that with the error log. Okay, and yeah, we need to go to action, subscription filter, and this is Opensearch service, and this account. Now if I click, so I'll get the domain. Okay, Amazon Opensearch Service cluster. So okay, now Lambda function will be automatically created here. So Lambda IAM execution role. So I had already created Lambda execution role. Okay, so if I go down here, I had created this. I'll tell you that what policies I have added in this role. So okay, let me go here in the roles. You can create role here, right? Create role, and you can create that Lambda role. Okay, I had already created, so I'm not creating again. I'm just going to tell you that what policies I have added in this role. So here are the two policies that I have added, right? So this is important policies: AWS Lambda VPC access execution role and Amazon Opensearch Service full access. So these two policies that I have added in the Lambda execution role, right? So these two policies you have to add as well. Okay, so now I had already created, and I have selected this. Then if I go down, you can check that log format, right? Let us say I have to do for CloudTrail. Okay, that CloudTrail format, you can select log format as a VPC flow log, as a Lambda, as a log format, JSON format, or other. Okay, so I have selected other, or you can select any one of these, right? Then subscription filter pattern, I don't want any filter pattern, so I leave it as it is. Then subscription filter name, that we have to write here. So subscription filter name, CW CloudWatch log filter. So let me write something. Okay, now here select data, log data to test. Okay, so this is the EC2 instance. Okay, F049, right? So let me go here and check. Okay, this is the instance ID F049, and I have selected the same F049. So that is F049. You can also taste the pattern if you want. So 5 out of 5 events it is showing. So yeah, so let me start streaming here, and in few seconds it will be created. And once it is created, the Lambda function will be created as well. So if I go here in the Lambda, and let me select it, so here you can see log to Elasticsearch my new domain, right? So the same domain that I have created here, you can see my new domain, right, in the Opensearch service. So yeah, Lambda is where is Lambda? Okay, here. So the Lambda is also created. If I click here, okay, so CloudWatch log sent the logs to the Lambda. Lambda will run the code and it will send to Opensearch service or Opensearch service or the Elasticsearch, okay, whatever you call it. Okay, so now what we have to do, simply I need to go to okay, so here this is my new domain, Opensearch, and it is created successfully. So here you can see there are two URLs, right? So this is domain endpoint and this is the Kibana URL. So with the Kibana URL you can add the domain, you can configure the domain with the Kibana dashboard, and the same data that is already filtered by using the Opensearch service, that will be shown in insightful manner in Kibana dashboard. So let me show you both the endpoints, both the URLs. So first I'll tell you that, okay, so yeah, admin, and this is the password. I guess I have, okay. So now here you can see that it is showing in the JSON format, and this search where is version and for search. Okay, so this is this search option that is used for that is used by the Opensearch service. It will be searched in that JSON format. Okay, it is a kind of API call. And if I go here in the Kibana URL, so let me click here and Kibana URL will be shown. So it is loading, and now username, password again. Okay, here add data, click here on global, and yeah, we are good to go. So if I click here in Elastic, not here, in the overview, where is, okay, so here you can try out sample data. We can see the data, sample data here. If I click here, there are so many data, sample data, as you can see. Okay, let me add this data. This is for sample e-commerce order, and this is sample web log. So I'll show you both the data. So it is installed and we can view the data, and this is the kind of dashboard you will get when we use the Elastic Kibana. So this is a kind of dashboard. This is pie chart, this is gauge, and all the stuff that you can see here, and goes down. And if you go down here, and you will see all the logs, all the details that you want to. Okay, you can also add and remove this this category or time or SKU, whatever you want. You can add more search options. Okay, let me go back. This is, let me remove it. Okay, now we have to go to that security. in the discover, we need to go to discover, and here we have to create index pattern. Okay, if you go down here, here, the try new and index pattern, I simply click here, and if I click star, it will show me, it will show all the things, all the indices that is available. So right now it is not showing any indices. Okay, so if you want, we need to do some configuration here in the security. We need to add something, we need to add the role in the security. So go inside the role, and there are a lot of roles you can see, and here in the all access, simply click here, and by clicking here, then map users, yeah, go to map users, and here we need to okay, so here the backend roles, we have to add the roles here. So where is the roles? The role we had created for the lambda, right? So we go to lambda IAM role, right? So this is our IAM role, and if I go here in the Opensearch, here you can see ARN. Okay, so simply copy this ARN, and here we can paste it, and now we can map here. Okay, so our backend role has been added, has been mapped to the user. Okay, now perfect. Now if I go to Kibana and go to discover, so again let me try to create index pattern. So I hope this time it will show something. So it has to show something. Let me click star. Okay, it is not showing. Go to instance and let me check. Public IP. Okay, now let me try it again. So it should be shown here. The index pattern you have entered doesn't match any indices. You can match 0. Okay, if we go to security, go to roles, all access, yeah, this is the same role that I have added. So why it's not working? Let me check again. The subscription also added, so that is not an issue. Then lambda function is also created. Yeah, everything is perfect, and why it's not working? Okay guys, so after some time what happened, it took a little bit time to show the index. Okay, so after some time that index is shown, right? So what happened here in the CloudWatch, this my demo, right? Logs to Elasticsearch my demo, it is the lambda. This log group is not created by that time, so that's why it was not showing index here. Okay, now it is showing an index. After some time it is created, the logs has been created, and now we are good. So now go to next, and here let us say if we want timestamp updated at URL. Okay, so we can select the time field. So yeah, I'm selecting timestamp and create an index. So I have created index pattern, right? And here in the index we have created. Now what we have to do, we simply go to dashboard, go to the discover. First of all we need to go to discover, and here you can see. Okay, so what have I done, if I go to log group, here you can see access log, right, and log stream. I can add the access log as well. Okay, so if I go here and let me show you, in the log groups I have added I had added error log. Okay, the subscription is here, that is with the name of CWL filter, right? This is the subscription filter, and the same log group with the subscription name of filter 2. Okay, so there are two filters, two subscription filter. So if I go here and let me add this, right? So these are the types, and if I go here, this is our group, and let me, this is showing not found, and if I go to Kibana, let me refresh it. Right, so let us say it has 8 hits. Okay, so if I do again that hit, let me, okay, now it's working. So this is the 9th, and if I refresh it, it will show 9th hit. It will take some time, but will definitely show hit 9th. See, it is shown 9th hit. Okay, so if you want, you can also add the message. So here the messages will be added. Then if you want, you can add the ID as well. This is the ID, right? The owner, this is the owner. Then log stream, this is the log stream. So everything you can add, you can remove. Okay, and if you want, you can do for millisecond, for second, for minute. So we can do a lot more here. If you want to create a dashboard, simply go to dashboard, and here you will get an option to create a dashboard. Simply create a dashboard. I would like to create data table, okay, or gods or goals, or whatever you want. So I have selected this one, and then go to index pattern. So I have selected the index pattern, and now the dashboard will be created. So this is the dashboard, right? If I want to let me do one more. 2, 3, 4, 5. So multiple hits I have done, and now we will see if something is changes here. So here is the refresh. So now the count is 0.14%. So in this way it will be showing. Okay, and the overview. Visualize. Okay, so again, if you want to select, let me select that graphic chat, then click here, and yeah, no data is showing for now. So last 15 minutes, so 60 minutes ago. Okay, so in this way you can simply create the dashboard, and it will work. Definitely it will work for you. So yeah, this is the end of the video, and thank you so much guys for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.